we don't got to talk about what Typo said. We got Scoop versus JF.
Yes, the
We all know
Austin
who
Knights
JF
representing.
is. But Scoop is pulling out the Marth.
Scoops Haagen-Dazs.
Scoop's Haagen-Dazs.
Shout out to the Yipes. Please notice me, senpai. But JF is rocking that Sheik, man, and it is. Okay, so I gotta say, man, for someone like JF playing against Marth, usually someone of Ark's caliber, I don't think he's gonna be intimidated very easily.
We're not going to underestimate Scoop, but
no, absolutely not.
JF is very good at this match.
Yeah, extremely.
He plays literally the best Marth in Texas.
So you're gonna have to pull out some shenanigans.
Exactly. You're gonna have to play different than Ark. You have to play extremely well. First stock gone.
Can we talk about that needles? Look, here's what it is. The needles did two things. One, it was enough knockback and hits and percentage to guarantee that even if he did get back,
yeah, it just stopped his momentum.
Yeah, it stopped his momentum, and that's the second thing, disrespect. It said to him,
it's like,
I don't care, homie. I'm gonna chuck these. I'm gonna get this, and I'm ready. I'm optimal. I'm going to play this optimally.
Scoop is down 2 stocks very quickly. He kind of looks. I feel like he looks a little uncomfortable.
He looks like Kroger brand right now. I need him to pick it up to Haagen-Dazs.
There we go. Let's bring some Haagen-Dazs in here. Let's get some scoops.
Good choice. Good dash attack follow-up. These tilts to fair to stock. Yeah, I'll take that.
Now, one thing that I noticed Scoop did is he was approaching the stage and he just kept DIing forward. He drifted forward, and that is something that a lot of new players they do, and good players can cover it really, really easily.
Agreed. You need to be very picky about your approach back to the stage because a lot of people will have ways to cover it. But granted, against Sheik, even then she can jump and use those needles. And
that's
really,
the sad part.
Exactly. And they can just keep doing it over and over and over. So for Scoop, I know this sounds kind of dumb. Don't get thrown off. Because
don't get grabbed by Sheik. It's not like that's really...
That's exactly it. Don't get grabbed by Sheik. Look.
I mean, yeah, that's technically true. If you don't get grabbed by Sheik, you're probably going to win.
Well, look, if you don't get grabbed by Sheik, you don't get put in these positions. You don't get have to deal with it. You're Marth. You have, in that position, you should have down thrown. You should have played optimal, which is, I'm putting Sheik against the wall as quickly as possible.
And that's how you beat Sheik.
Correct.
You corner her and you don't let her come back.
Do not allow Sheiks to set tempo and play their game, because now you have to play even more risky. And now, even if you're going to go for the optimal stuff, JF is going to be more than aware, because this is what you have to do. That's what's optimal. That's what's correct. So if you play from ahead with Marth, particularly in this matchup, it allows you to dictate the decisions that much more.
Now, this stage choice I actually like. I feel like FD is a good Marth stage.
I agree.
Sheik is okay on this stage. But JF isn't one to throw needles, and I don't know. It kind of allows. There's only one plane for Scoop to control.
Well, exactly. He only has to control that, and even then, if there were platforms, he would have to worry about being above a swordsman and have to deal with that disjoint and not having many options to deal with. So, I mean, it also benefits JF in some ways. Now, so I'm curious to see how is he going to try to deal with it? Because the hardest thing is the mentality that people have whenever they're dealing with coming from behind.
And he's gone for a lot of grabs.
The Marth killer? Was that
it would have worked, but he was too far off.
Yeah, it's not going to work. Okay, so good coverage. Good dash attack. Even though it wasn't the best spacing, it was close enough and pulled him in so they could just go straight to the grab.
Scoop hasn't really done anything other than grabs. And to be fair, JF is a very scary Sheik. See, just like that, that's probably going to be game.
Yeah, he's just going to back air him. That's it. Okay, so quick and...
Was that an 8-stock?
Yeah, it was.
JF is good.
JF is great. JF is a fantastic player. But all the same things that we said apply. Whenever you're playing against Sheiks, as soon as they get you off stage, it's really hard. It's really hard. So don't get put in the position, or at least you can get put in the position, but make sure you're ahead first and you have the lead and the advantage going into it. So play optimal from the start. Whenever you're getting grabs in neutral, make sure you're using down throw, push them closer towards the side, and JF is going to DI correctly. So already take that knowledge and then just advance forward and get better positioning and look for the next grab and then the offstage presence.